This is Weekly Sports Talk with Ed, episode 58. Be starting. I'm gonna start a bit different than I normally do. I'm gonna start with athletes of the week. Get into that first. Get into I'm gonna start with athletes of the week and talk about who I got for the AEW, WWE, TNA. So I'm gonna do talk about Impact, talk about what went on there as I made those into more consistent segments on my channel throughout the podcast. And then I'm gonna do an all-time draft in about 25 minutes. But to get started with athletes of the week, and since I got time, I can go. Or actually, I'm gonna stick to. I'm gonna do athletes of the week right in the middle because I want to talk about Impact first. Started off with Trick Williams promo. He was pretty upset that Casey Navarre cost him his match last week, so he had to address that. So that made sense. Promo was pretty good. Moose came out there. He interrupted, said what he needed to say, building up their championship match that they're having soon at Emergence on August 15th. So I'm excited for that. I think it's going to be a cool match. This was a good segment to get the show started. Basic, wasn't nothing too crazy, but it got to the point, did what it was supposed to do. The next segment, you got Gia Miller. She was backstage, welcomed by one of the other women that be backstage and do the post match interviews and stuff like that with the wrestlers. So Gia Miller, she is back after Tessa Blanchard took it out, and she was like she got a message for Tessa Blanchard. I was like, if this becomes an issue, if you lay your hands on me again, then I have no problem retaliating. So we're gonna see what happens with that. So yeah, cool segment. Um, Eric Young, Sammy Callahan and Mike Santana, that got made official. So that could be Sammy Callahan's last match in wrestling possibly because he plans on retiring. So we'll see what happens with that. I think and then Eric Young, he was backstage, he was talking trash, doing his thing. So that set up a match with Eric Young and Mike Santana because he felt like Eric Young is the whole reason why TNA is in the position that they're in now, with them not having a champion, with them not holding any gold. So we're gonna see. So we're gonna see what happens with that. But I feel like I think Mike Santana he gonna win that match. I, I think Mike Santana win the match when they do it. And then cool segment. Get to the first match of the night. This was a bit of a disappointment. Steve Macklin defended his international title against Jake something. It wasn't like only reason why I say a bit of a disappointment is because it had hard hitting action, but it led to a double countout. So the rematch is gonna happen at Emergence. No countouts, no disqualifications. But this could have been a clean, straight up match, and Steve Macklin retained the title. Steve Macklin probably gonna retain at Emergence, but Jake something winning could be a very cool surprise. So I'm not opposed to it, but I wish it would have been a bit more than just a double countout. But Macklin he botched the move, or he botched the dive over the top rope at the end. So this wasn't a bad match. It could have been better, but I just wish it didn't end in a double countout. But it did get us to where we needed to be for the match at Emergence. Cedric Alexander he cut a promo. He was like, Leon Slater hasn't hit his prime yet, but that's a good thing for me because I'm in my prime and I'm ready to be the X Division champion and win the championship. So it's like, wow. So I mean, maybe he has a point. Maybe he'll win it, but I'm excited for that. I think it's gonna be a great match. I hope Leon Slater retains. It would suck to see Cedric lose back-to-back pay-per-view matches, but Leon Slater didn't get the belt to barely hold the championship to not hold it for that long. That just wouldn't make any sense, in my opinion. So we gonna see what happens with that. Zara Brookside and Lei Ching Lee, they took on Heather and Imba Elegance in a tag team match, non-title. Solid action early on. The Elegance brand they attempt to get the jump on Zaya Brookside and Lei King Lee early, but they weren't able to do that as they wouldn't fall for it. They had a counter for everything really early on in the match. Emma was able to distract the ref and allow Heather to get some powerful offense in. Then Lei King Lee, she attempted to roll up, but obviously that wasn't going to be enough. Heather was able to kick out of that with ease. Brookside, she got a 2-for-1 special, did a cool move. Lei King Lee hit the face buster, which resulted inside Brookside and Lei King Lee winning the match. So yeah, that they ended up getting the win there, and so they pinned the tag team champions. Well, Ash didn't wrestle because she had a match later, but part of the but I guess M could defend it in case. But yeah, Zara Brookside, Lei King Lee, they got the win. Good match. I enjoyed it. Then after that, you had a segment with First Class, and they announced that Casey Navarro was out with an ACL tear, which is unfortunate news to hear. And then AJ Francis just tried trashing on Casey Navarro, brought back Rich Swann to replace him. So it's like, wow, that's a whole like that sucks that he'll bring Rich Swann back just so he could replace Casey Navarro. But it's like Rich Swann, he happy, he jumping up all about it. And Casey Navarro, he stood up for himself. Like, just gonna kick me out of the loop after everything I done did for you, after all the stuff I done went through for you as a tag team partner. So it was like, wow, he Casey Navarro made a really good point. So couldn't dispute anything that he said. But I ain't like the segment. Then they had him kick the crutches. Like I get their heels, but I think that was unnecessary. I don't think you had to do that. Mara Sade, aka Jakar Jackson, got a jobber match. She faced Vicious Vicky. Who is that? And why did she have a match against Mara Sade? Like she was in a good program the previous week or 2 weeks ago with the Inspiration taking on the Elegance brand, and then you just have her taking on some random off the streets of Vicious Vicky, and she just get an easy win. Like her winning good, but why can't it be against somebody more high profile? Why can't it be against Amala Grace who you just signed recently, or Harley Hudson, somebody that people actually know in TNA? They're not the most known people. You just signed them recently, but they've been featured on TV. So I don't get that. Then you had the Knockouts Championship match. This was silly. JC Jane defended against Ash by Elegance, and it ended with Masha interfering, even though she was gonna get a guaranteed title shot against whoever won the match. And Ash, she had interfered in Masha's match last week, so it made sense. But it's like, was this really necessary to get here? Are we gonna get a triple threat? Probably, which is gonna be a good match. But and then you had everybody, Fatal Influence, the Elegance brand, Lei King Lee, Zia Lee, the Inspiration, like they all came out there. Then it's just a 5-on-5 brawl, or wait, no, 5-on-6, because the Inspiration, the five, and well, it's the Inspiration, Lei King Lee, Zia Brookside, Masha versus Fatal Influence. So that's three people, and yeah, so it was a 6-on-5 brawl, and the somehow lost 6 on. Anyways, the Hardy Boys, they was like they aren't concerned about whoever they face, which would be revealed to be the Rascals. So that's going to take place at Emergence. And Santino had some announcements to make. Made a few matches official. Made a fatal 4-way tag team match for the Knockouts tag titles at Emergence, which should be a really fun match. I'm excited to see that. And then he was like, the Nemos, they not getting their contractually owed rematch yet versus the Hardys for the titles, because Nick is suspended uh, for for kicking two officials last week, and Ryan Newman gets a match against the hometown man since they wanted to humiliate him at Slammiversary, if I'm not, or at the Impact after Slammiversary. And so, not looking forward to that, but it is what it is. Then get to the main event, which wasn't bad. It was a cool match. It was just a lot of interference because it was Mustafa Ali versus Joe Hendry. The Great Hands got involved a lot. The Secret Service, Tasha Steele, and Joe Hendry had no help out here. It was a decent match. But it's way too much interference for my liking. They shoved each other to start things off, but Joe, he was able to gain control early on. Had a few pinfall attempts with some easy kickouts, but that was just the beginning of the match, the filling out process. Impressive Mustafa Ali did this one cover that was really impressive. I don't know what the name of the cover was, but yeah, the Secret Service, like I said, they got involved. And then Ali, he accidentally took out one of the Secret Service members when Joe Hendry moved out the way. So that was a cool spot. And then you had a ref bump when Tasha Steele pulled the ref out the ring, stopped the count. Then another ref came down there, and even he got distracted. And Agent Zero, the big man, he kicked what's the name in his face, Joe Hendry in his face. So Mustafa Ali ended up getting the win off his 450, and what was a decent match, but there was too much interference, like I said. And then as far as athletes of the week go, I say for since we on TNA, I start with TNA. Lei Ting Lee and Zai Brookside for the match they had against the Elegance brand on Impact was a really good match. So I think they're deserving of getting athlete of the week for TNA this week. For WWE, I go with Becky Lynch. I can't think of any standout matches from this week, but this segment, her two segments stood out alone because uh, she cooked Nikki Bella on the mic in their promo battle that they had, and then the segment she had backstage with Natalia. Now Natalia's stuff seemed really forced, but hers like, I'll accept your challenge, but I don't want a match against you. I want Maxine Dupree. That was really cool. So shout out to Becky Lynch. For the WNBA, I'll go to Alyssa Thomas. Three straight triple doubles, three straight Mercury wins. So she's been impactful offensively, defensively, been able to get the ball in the bucket. I think her highest is 18 points, but she's still doing other things on the court where she doesn't have to take. She might take 7 shots in a game, but she's getting you rebounds. She's playmaking. She's playing good defense. She's leading this team to wins, and they hold a top 3 or 4 seed in the league at the moment with three straight wins. I think they're at 3. I think they're third in the league, but I could be wrong. So I check right now. But the Mercury, now they're fourth, but they're tied with Atlanta for third. So I think that's a really good spot for them. And then and yeah, Alyssa Thomas, like I said, getting it done everywhere. We're just been able to do that. Then for AEW, I would go MJF with his match that he had with Mark Briscoe on Dynamite. That was a really good match. I just think the antics at the end kind of were unnecessary, but that match with Briscoe attempting Jay Driller immediately into the match, and then MJF really just being able to avoid everything in the early goings. But Briscoe, he wants to fight. He'll chase him out the arena and do what it could, and do anything for him to fight. So he wasn't backing down. Neither one of them was, because he was able to get MJF back in the ring. MJF used the ref as a distraction to rake Mark Briscoe's eyes. He had MJF scratching Mark Briscoe's back. Just a deeper detail analyst of this match, the ref kicked MJF's hand off the rope actually, which I don't know why the ref would do that. I don't think the ref should be doing that. But yeah, Mark Briscoe, he got MJF on the table. MJF moved out the way, and that table that was introduced would be a factor later as Mark Briscoe would attempt to froggy ball through the table, and MJF moved right out the way. So, moved right out the way. Mark Briscoe went straight to the table. So that was unfortunate for Mark Briscoe because he shouldn't have got the table out in the first place. But MJF ended up getting the win. And then you had the post-match stuff with Hangman, and yeah, both of them just wanted to go after. Mark Briscoe was bleeding, I'm pretty sure. Then Hangman came out there to back up Mark Briscoe. So that was certainly something. But those are my athletes of the week for this week. Still got 11 minutes before we get to the draft. So I think it was a WNBA trade that took place. I gotta find it. It was a WNBA trade that took place, and I'm trying to see. I'm trying to remember who it was, but winners and actually, I'm gonna go to this Yahoo Sports article. But that doesn't tell me anything. Winners and losers of the trade deadline. They don't say anything. The designated character trade was definitely a surprise. Um, yeah, the Wings. I'm a Wings fan, so us getting rid of designated character really shocked me. And then the fact that she went to the Lynx was really great for that team. So the Mystics added J.C. Sheldon, which I think that's, yeah, Washington already ranked 10th in 3-point shooting, so adding her, I think that's going to be a good move for them. And then Dajane Carrington going to the Lynx, that's a really good deal. Candace Parker compared that to the Cavs getting DeAndre Hunter, which is a really good comparison. A great defensive guy, great defensive woman in Dajane Carrington in this situation, who can shoot who can really score however you need her to, and really just do anything the team needs her to. So that was a good comparison that Candace Parker made, comparing DeAndre Hunter to Dajane Carrington. Now, unfortunately, the Cavs played out in the second round and lost to Indiana. So hopefully the Lynx can. Hopefully that doesn't happen to the Lynx, but I don't see that with them. With Nafisa Collier being out, this is a really good move for Minnesota, bringing in Dajane Carrington. Obviously, she isn't going to replace Nafisa Collier. That's not what they're looking for her to do. They were still able to win a game without Nafisa Collier, who was the leading MVP candidate for this year. So she's going to be out for 2 weeks, probably 1 week soon, because I forget what day she got injured, but or at least reevaluated soon. So I think this move definitely helps their defense, and they're bound to make a deep run this season. I definitely see that happening. I'm trying to see who did. There was another move that was made that I can't seem to find. Oh yeah, the Mystics traded Leah Edwards for Britain. No, they traded for Leah Edwards for Brittany Skikes, which I was very surprised by. I didn't see the Mystics moving off of Brittany Skikes. I definitely didn't expect that. So we'll see what happens as far as it comes to that. Yeah, Chicago didn't really do anything, which is very surprising. So yeah, I'm surprised and disappointed that Chicago didn't get anything done at the deadline. But where they're at in the standings at this point in the season, obviously Angel Reese has been out with an injury, but them being the 11th team in the league, being 11th ranked, and being tied with the same wins as the Dallas Wings, it's like I would expect them to make a move. Obviously, Dallas they got rid of Dajane Carrington. They made a move early, Lei Churi, or however you say her name, the Chinese big woman on our team. She's been having a good season, so I've enjoyed that trade we got for her. Very sad to see Dajane Carrington go. She was one of my favorite players. I still gonna support her in Minnesota, but it's like wow. But yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's certainly interesting. Then the Lynx, they still got a five and a half game lead over the Liberty. So the Dream and the Mercury are both 19 and 11. So we're gonna see what happens with that and see if these and the Liberty have still been they had a losing streak they had a slight losing streak with Brianna Stewart being out, but they didn't got back on the winning track. They got back on the right side of things, so that's worked out well for them. Yeah, the all-time draft, what most people are gonna be here for. Finna send, finna get that. We're finna start that in a few minutes. So let me send this out. We're gonna be starting soon. Uh, Copy that. But all right. Hope y'all enjoying this. If there's anybody watching this, leave a comment or something. That's good. The draft gonna be starting soon, so had to get on early to talk about TNA and do my athletes of the week. Because those are the two consistent segments on the podcast, so I had to get that done. And So my guys should be coming through soon. If y'all got any questions, leave it in the chat. Ask me any questions, anything sports related, and I'll answer it. Just let me know while we wait for my guests to come through. But yeah, my guest should be coming through at any second now. Just got the link sent out, so it should be coming soon. So I know it's late. It's 9:26, but it should be getting started with this soon. I gotta pull up the. Gotta make sure I got everything. No baseball or golf. I think I'll have a golf short in the morning if I have time, and I'll see how that works out. But yeah, I got pretty much everything covered. So yeah, I think I got that set up pretty nice, and we can. I want to check something out. Okay, I just had to test that out to see. I didn't realize this was on military time, but yeah, so we're gonna be getting started real soon. Give it a few more minutes to see. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Okay, so I got that pulled up, and that's quite interesting. But we're gonna give it a few minutes. If y'all watching the playback of this usually doesn't take this long, but I had to start a few minutes early because I had to get some stuff done. So we're gonna be getting started real soon, and I can edit this now because I don't need this anymore. Yep. And make sure if y'all seeing the replay of this, that y'all say something in the comments, or if y'all in here now, say something in the chat because we should be getting started with the all-time draft soon. Make sure I got everything set up, but my guys should be on the way. I don't know if I had one just stayed there. So if y'all just popping in the chat, I did a recap of a TNA Impact from Thursday night. Did my athletes of the week, which I usually do, and I'm just waiting for because I'm gonna get started with the all-time draft soon. So I'm still here. I will, like I said, finna get started with the all-time draft, making sure that everybody going up real quick so I can get started with it. I'm gonna have, well, I'm gonna do it through a Google Doc. I had the teams laid out there, so shit. 1 second. I ain't gotta check something because this is my first time using this app or this platform at least. And so I'm finna try something else. So I don't know why this is taking so long because I've never used this. Well, this is my first time using this website for streaming since I still don't have hours on StreamYard since I used up everything on that plan that I had, which that StreamYard plan was super expensive. I'm using reschedule for this one, which this one don't seem too bad. I think this, but I'm gonna try something to see if that works instead. And let's see, copy this again. Alright, trying to see if this got anything. Let's see. So hopefully we should be good to go. So give it a few more minutes and we should be good. Because like I said, this is my first time using this website, so I don't know how this is going to go. It seems like it's been decent so far. I haven't had too many issues aside from trying to invite people, but setting it up was pretty easy. What's good? Sorry for the wait. It should be. What's good?
Good. I'm gonna go to a bar.
It's my first time using this website. I'm still trying to figure this
Yeah.
out.
You know what? All this time, I didn't know whether your full name was Edward or Edwin or whatever. I did not know it was Eduardo this whole time. I'm slow.
Yeah,
Oh shit. All right, we just waiting on the rest in there.
yeah.
Shit, what you been up to?
Not much really. I leave for college tomorrow.
Oh shit. Okay, man. Congrats. Shit, I be getting
Appreciate it.
lost in the group chat lore in life, but where you going to college?
University of Akron.
Okay, okay. Keep it in the Brown
Talking
City.
shit.
And Jack, what's good?
So White Light himself. He's the jack off of all trades.
Shit, I can hear y'all now. Hold on. I'm trying to plug in this mic.
You said what?
What?
I'm trying to plug in this mic, bro. I guess it don't matter. What's not working?
Uh,
Do I sound like shit or do I sound fine?
You
hey,
sound
bro.
good.
I gotta
All right,
come
bro.
back in this shit. I don't care. Nobody say Bisbeck Moyumbo my first pick.
If you say that, you keep
Busy?
him.
Hell yeah.
Huh?
You gotta troll this whole shit.
Once you say your pick, you locking him in.
You said
You
what?
said once I what?
And once you say your pick, you locking him in. So we get to
That's
pick.
Hey,
fair.
If we get to pick whatever you at pick five, and you say Bismack Biyombo, you're keeping him.
give me CP.
Oh,
All right.
Hey, legacy.
But
Well, no, that's gonna be one of my picks for sure for point guard. It's either gonna be Magic or it's gonna be CP3.
they just stay off
I
Nash,
know
bro.
what I
Stay off
want to
Nash.
do. It's either a big
and
nigga that can pass and defend, or a little nigga that can pass and defend and shoot from all levels.
Who else? Oh, Magic. Oh, shit. Magic can't defend, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know who I want to draft.
And that point guard be the hardest conversation to have time because every other position you already know who to agree with for slings.
Weird too, but I got third pick is mid as fuck, bro. Because they gonna take LeBron and MJ.
You said what?
Third pick, kind of ass. They're gonna take LeBron and MJ. I'm stuck. I just don't know who I'm gonna take.
And
Yeah.
just get Kareem.
It has to be who?
I'm a,
Get Kareem.
I know, but we're going peaks though, and there's someone to get
the
centers.
skyhook legend. I mean, oh, actually, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm either going. Well, I'm going point guard first for sure because point guard is like quarterback to me. So it's one of those
What
that
pick?
you
Wait, what
gotta
pick you
nail.
got?
Huh?
What pick you had?
I'm like at the back, so we'll see what's left.
Oh
I'm
shit.
like,
Take,
what?
yeah, take my pick.
Wait, how
I
many
got
people is
the
in this? 6 or 7? I forgot.
it's six.
6.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm like right before the last pick.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if anyone else gonna join, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
worst
starting to
case,
feel like
we might have to reschedule it. So
that's fine.
I mean, I'm off Saturday. I'm usually not doing shit. I won't be this Sunday, but unless y'all do it early in the day, but I don't know, cause we all on
Yeah,
different
here's the
times.
thing, bro. MK don't even show his profile picture, so I doubt he want his face on his picture.
Wait, is MK black or some other race? I don't know.
Shit, I have no idea, bro.
I
We
mean, it
assume,
don't matter to me. It don't matter to me if he is or ain't. I was just curious.
He's already dogged on every race in the book, so it don't matter.
I have no clue.
Shit, I hate everybody equally. Shit,
That's what he be saying, bro.
that's real shit. You can't be black and hate everybody else. I be hating the fuck out of my people. We be doing some stupid shit. It make me question how we even got right sometimes.
Damn.
Damn, look at it.
I'm
If
just
you ever see some of the shit that like, your own race say and do, you will question the entirety of
oh
your
fuck yeah,
race.
bro. Hell yeah. I don't rock with like 50% of white people, bro.
I don't care what your
70.
race is. I'll be friend
30.
you regardless. My thing is, I just hate when it's them like overly. I hate overly nice people. Let's just say that, and that goes for all races. But it makes
Mm.
me creeped out more like when it's like really, really overly nice white people. Like especially overly nice white women scare me because I know they're gonna snap at some
I
point.
get what you mean. Yeah. They on some vegan shit.
God damn, we get it. You got fucking car. But yeah, nah, you gotta be careful. That's something I always made it a rule. You can mess with white women, just don't date them.
I'm trying to get these people in here, bro. Depends on the snow bunnies though. They could be valid.
What?
The half white is the way to go. Something
Nah,
like
I
that.
never cared. I never care about race. I'm like, look, I fuck every race. Don't matter to me.
Yeah, but you gotta have your type, you know.
That's what I used to do. I'm doing no more. I got me a Latina, so I'm sick.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm going to her job right now to ban free drinks.
Are these dudes
Oh
wrong?
shit. Oh fuck. I was gonna say, wouldn't it just make sense just Instagram call it? Or oh wait, we
Yeah,
doing
but
it for
Ed's
a
trying to.
stream though. Never mind.
He's trying to run the
Yeah.
like the podcast on this. I think he
Mm.
can go live, but like with 6 people, that's OD.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Can't you go Instagram live and use that video for post or whatever?
I'm saying, but do they let 6 people on that shit?
I don't know. I
Or,
think they let us four.
I don't think. Yeah, I
damn.
don't think so.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking a group chat call because a group chat call I'd have seen like 6 and 8 and 10 people in the past.
Oh yeah, it could be. It could
Yeah.
be as many as that.
It makes no sense though. Instagram doing all they can to be like Snapchat and Twitter, but you still can't have many people in the live.
Bro, fuck the map. Why do you gotta add the map? Like what?
Now these,
Oh,
they
Antonio
just
might.
get seven.
He might be
Hey,
asleep.
that map shit just far as I'm concerned, that's just so women can know where they nigga is.
Yeah.
I still haven't got that shit yet. But I heard.
Everybody kept asking to be on the podcast, and now nobody here.
Yeah.
Selling.
I mean it just happened to work out. I was here. I didn't know how my day was gonna go, so I would have let you know in advance, but yeah.
And it was just active like an hour ago. So I know they're not doing nothing.
They folded.
So I'm gonna be real. I just so happened to open my phone when you started adding people, because I turn my Instagram notifications off in general, so I don't know what's going on until I open the app itself. Cause
Yeah, I mean,
I hate that.
I could get on for. I should be free pretty much the next couple of weeks, or the next week, I guess, but in the evening. So
I mean, I'm free. I'm free anytime after what I want to say. Anytime after 7 out here.
I think.
yeah, that's fair. That's kind of what I'm at too.
Yeah,
If
that's
y'all want to
even
run this back
harder.
though, or we could do like some quarterback shit, like
I think this.
or just like debates on in general, whatever.
I think this gonna be the most that I'm free because I move tomorrow. So I don't know
Yeah.
Oh
when I'm.
shit!
Yep. You
I
gonna be
get
fine.
back to
You got my
school on the
DM and my number,
19th.
so you can always hit me up.
Yeah. But I do. But to change the topic, I do seriously think the Saints are going 0-17. They're making history this year.
You said the Saints?
You,
Yeah.
that's
Uh,
I
I
had
don't
that's
no
think
insane.
their
faith.
roster is that bad now. I think
I'm
they get at
saying,
least 10
bro.
wins,
Like
though.
I feel like if you
I
0
don't
and
know.
17, you gotta have the worst defense and the worst offense. Like
I
they
feel
don't
like,
have the
but
worst.
I feel like so much though. It's so hard for even to be that bad a team today because I don't know. It's just because teams be
Yeah, exactly. Should be
underestimating
happy,
everybody
bro.
so much. We be getting some fluky ass wins.
I feel like it just
Exactly.
has to happen at some point. Like we haven't seen a team go on 17 yet. I think the Saints will be
Yeah.
the first to do it.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
but
we
like
only
think about
have
the
two
Browns
teams that
though.
have ever went winless, so I don't really think.
I'm
I don't
saying,
know. I don't
but
know.
you
I
look.
mean,
You think the Browns didn't have. The Browns had nobody. Like the Browns didn't have Alvin Kamara.
I think what the only players I remember on that 0-16 Browns team, I think Terrell Pryor was on that team.
Yeah, and he
Alvin
wasn't.
Alvin Kamara is requesting a trade by week 5. He won't be there the whole season.
He should
Yo,
have been
free him,
requesting
bro.
one.
Free him. He should.
No, been requesting one. Nah, fuck that. I low key be thinking Kamara a little overhyped to a degree. I know he's a great
Really,
dual back, but like
I
to,
think
to
he's
a degree,
underrated.
because he's a great dual back, no lie. But people be trying to push him in that upper echelon. Like he's like tier 2 to me in
Hmm
a lot of teams.
I think he's underrated because like people were leaving him out the top 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I feel like when Breeze was there and they were winning, people talked about him, but it's kind of that effect. Like if Christian McCaffrey was on the Niners and they were losing, nobody would give a fuck about that.
I'm saying
No
they
one give
because
a fuck.
they
He
don't.
had
Yeah, they
like
don't get
fucking
the
three
respect
and
right now.
14. But to be fair though, I'm trying. What's the best way to describe him? The numbers he puts up is like the equivalent of Austin Eckler doing it, but doing both and doing it better. Only difference is he doesn't get hit 1,000 yards. He's always like below it. So you usually have like
Yeah, because he don't stay
700 to
healthy.
900 yards and like 500, 600 receiving yards, which is still great. Don't
I'll
get me
just say
wrong.
last year the whole like defense is focused on him for like 8 straight games, and he still put up numbers, bro. Like
What it ain't hard to focus on him when Olave head can't never. His
I'm
head can't
saying,
be
they
right.
didn't have their quarterback. They didn't have any skill positions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just making sure that I don't fall for any team that gives us the Saint treatment the first 2 weeks where they play great. People act like they're gonna be something. I'm like, yeah, we'll see what happens after they play the Eagles. Which even then they kind of looked legit, but after that, shit just fell apart.
yeah. Chris Olave, I can't trust him to stay healthy at this point.
And they busy today. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I took my head.
If you banking on everyone to get injured, I think that's actually crazy.
What'd you say?
I got
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just saying Chris Olave get injured. Like if everyone gets injured, I think it's fair to say that they go on
uh,
17. But I don't know. I don't think that happens. I think we get Shaheed healthy.
I could see it. I gotta.
Hopefully Bernard. Hopefully the defense plays all right.
Yeah, they got a few injuries, but I don't see them at the most. They get four. I don't see them get more than 4 wins on the
Oh
season.
yeah,
who
no, they don't get more than 4. I think they get like
the
3.
Saints?
I just think no wins is crazy.
You all right?
Yo, where the fuck are people?
I have no clue.
Oh, I didn't know I had room. I didn't know I had room. He said she can wait.
All right, bet y'all can
Well, no,
hold
he
on.
said she can wait. They can talk about you.
Talk to me about when y'all want to do this, and we can get everybody, or at least like 4 or 5 people on, right?
Hey, yeah, I was gonna give it.
I just
Can
I was
you
just.
do like
happened to get off
Can you do
I
like
went in
next week when you
early
get
and
settled in
my
or not?
training
'Cause,
officer because he was getting off early.
I gotta see. I don't know
All
what
right,
my schedule's gonna look like next week.
nah,
let me
that's
squeeze
fair.
on in there. Hey, I gotta go. I'll be
I'm
back.
all right.
All right, peace.
All right.
I'm gonna dip that too. We'll talk though. We'll talk.
I'll try to reschedule it.
So we'll figure it out.
All right. So we're gonna have to reschedule this, and yeah.